Okay, so we're looking at the Oracle Machine Learning User Interface on Autonomous Database Serverless. And the first thing that we're going to do is go into our notebooks environment and find our exponential smoothing example. And this is going to be a time series example based on sales history data. So I'm going to run this entire notebook. We'll just kick that off. But let's scroll down and take a look at a few of the paragraphs. So the first thing we'll do is we'll create a view of the columns that we're interested in using from our sales history schema and the sales table, specifically the time ID and the amount sold. We see that there are about 1 million rows of data that we're going to be working with, and we can view a few rows of that data here directly in the interface. So next we're going to create a Holt-Winters time series forecasting model. The model that we'll create is named ESM Sales Forecast 1. We're using the exponential smoothing algorithm. The interval is at the quarter level, and we want to predict 4 quarters out. We're using the Holt-Winters algorithm for our time series forecasting, and the seasonality is at 4 quarters as well. Here we're using the DBMS data mining package and the create model 2 function. The model name again is ESM Sales Forecast 1, and this will become a first-class database object. Our mining function is time series. This is the data query that provides the data for the algorithm from a database table. And we have our settings provided up above, along with the case ID, time ID, and the target column, the amount sold. That's what we're trying to forecast. Now, building this is very quick. Comes back in a few seconds. We can review the forecast model settings. These were determined by the algorithm for any settings that we didn't explicitly specify. And a data scientist may want to review additional global diagnostics or model quality results to assess how well the model is performing. Then we look at the forecast amount sold. So here we're leveraging the DM dollar model detail view that contains the forecasts produced by our model. In the output, you see the actual sold here is empty. These are the 4 periods that we wish to forecast. And here are the forecast values along with the lower and upper bound. So we might want to visualize this result. And so here we're looking at the actual sold, the forecast sold, as well as the upper and lower bound using the built-in visualization capabilities of the notebook environment. And that's the end of our script.